Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Tempo Storm Wild Meta Snapshot breakdown for the Descent of Dragons expansion and the Galakrond's Awakening adventure. With Galakrond's Awakening, Reno Quest Mage has received some substantial upgrades, so it maintains the top spot for yet another meta snapshot. But Open the Waygate is not the only game in town. With Warlock, Paladin, Shaman, and Warrior all holding strong in the top tiers, Mage's spot as the top dog is far from uncontested. Come join our Wild Meta Snapshot team as we take a closer look at Wild's latest developments. As always, be sure to subscribe to the Tempo Storm Hearthstone YouTube channel to stay up to date with our Hearthstone content. Now let's get started. At the top of the rankings again we have Reno Quest Mage, which has eclipsed Secret Mage as the most popular mage deck on ladder. Reno Quest Mage boasts the fastest combo win condition in the format alongside the Highlander control package and has received some powerful upgrades from Galakrond's Awakening to boot. With so many powerful cards and combinations at its disposal, this mage deck has the potential to dominate any matchup, so much so that many decks with poor matchups against it are slowly being forced out of the meta. To counter the mage menace, many players are embracing strategies like Cube Warlock and Mech Paladin that can build massive threat faster than the mage can deal with reasonably. Right on the heels of Reno Quest Mage in Tier 1, we have Even Shaman. Even Shaman has literally evolved to counter the mage and warlock combo meta, featuring a totem buff package that can build a wide board with massive stats in the blink of an eye. Thanks to Totemic Might, Even Shaman can resist most of Warlock's removal, and thanks to Devolve, the deck can neutralize Paladin's strongest threats and Warlock's death rattles and taunts. While Even Shaman may not have the best mage matchups, the rest of its matchup spread is rock solid. Warlock also holds steady in Tier 1 thanks to Cube Warlock. Plague of Flames is arguably the strongest removal card ever released for Wild Hearthstone, and Cube Warlock combines it with Eggs, Void Callers, and Carnivorous Cubes in order to build a strong board while clearing the opponent's board at the same time. With Skull of the Manari and Blood Reaver Gul'dan in the mix as well, Cube Warlock is well suited to apply pressure to combo decks like Reno Quest Mage, as well as build an impenetrable defense against aggro decks like Mech Handbuff Paladin. Last up in Tier 1 we have Secret Mage. Secret Mage's popularity has fallen recently thanks to the new popularity of Reno Quest Mage, but that doesn't mean that Secret Mage is any less powerful. Arcane Flak Mage's board clear effect is still devastating against other aggro decks, and the deck's suite of disruptive secrets and over-the-top direct damage are still punishing against slower combo and control decks alike. Secret Mage has a knack for dominating strategies that do not respect it, so don't let this deck fall off your radar. Moving on to Tier 2, let's take a closer look at decks that are also having an impact on the meta, even if their matchup spreads against Tier 1 are weaker in general. At the top of the list, we have Darkest Hour Warlock, which has taken over Big Priest's legacy as the deck that cheats out massive minions without giving the opponents much chance to interact. If you thought turn 4 Barnes was bad, the Darkest Hour combo puts the old Barnes opener to shame. While this combo is quite unfair, it's not always reliable, so the deck struggles against aggressive decks like Secret Mage and Pirate Warrior that can pressure its health before it can assemble the combo. Also in Tier 2, we have Mech Handbuff Paladin. Mech Paladin is still powerful, but its polarized matchups can make it tricky to climb with. On one hand, the deck is an excellent counter pick against mages, since mechs are able to overwhelm the board in a way that's difficult for mage to deal with. On the other hand, the deck struggles against Warlock and Shaman, since both classes have silver bullet removal cards to neutralize Mech Paladin's threats and keep it off the board. With that in mind, if you're seeing more mage than Warlock on the ladder, Mech Paladin can be a solid choice if you want to break the mold. Odd Paladin is another strong option for Paladin in Tier 2 against Reno Quest Mage in particular. Thanks to the hero power from Baku and an almost endless supply of buffs, Odd Paladin is well suited to overwhelm Reno Mage's defenses and hold its own against the rest of Tier 1 with one exception. Secret Mage remains Odd Paladin's Achilles heel thanks to Arcane Flak Mage, but with Secret Mage on the decline, you can expect Odd Paladin to become more and more popular. Last up in our Tier 2 spotlight, we have Pirate Warrior. Once the rising star of the Descent of Dragons meta, Pirate Warrior now has to contend with a more hostile meta, especially since the nerf of Ankar and the rise of Reno Quest Mage and Even Shaman. Even with these rough developments, Pirate Warrior still has quite a few good matchups, such as Darkest Hour Warlock, Secret Mage, and Odd Paladin. Altogether, Pirate Warrior remains one of the fastest ways to beat down in Hearthstone, so don't let it fall off your radar. Now that Reno Quest Mage Mage is the established deck to beat, the meta is scrambling to find a deck that can beat it consistently, and a revival of non-Highlander Quest Mage may be the answer the meta is looking for. Previously a staple of the Rise of Shadows meta, Tempo Quest Mage was pushed out by Secret Mage in Saviors of Uldum, but now the stars are aligning to make Flamewaker and company a solid meta call once again. Now sporting Licensed Adventurer from Galakrond's Awakening, Tempo Quest Mage is better equipped than ever to generate massive damage with Flamewaker and complete the quest at a blistering pace. It has a natural advantage against Reno Quest Mage, thanks to its ability to complete the quest first, and it has good matchups against Cube Warlock and Mechathune Warlock as well. Quest Mage continues to struggle against aggro, but with the decline of Secret Mage and Pirate Warrior on ladder, you're sure to see more and more of Quest Mage as the Galakrond's Awakening meta moves forward. The wild meta is continuing to evolve in the wake of Descent of Dragons and Galakrond's Awakening, and while Reno Quest Mage is the current frontrunner, Warlock, Shaman, Paladin, and Warrior all have their place at the heart of the meta. Beyond the top tiers, Wild continues to have a wide range of options for climbing, so as always, be sure to check out the full report for all the details, and be sure to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with our Wild Hearthstone content. Thanks for watching!